Most XRP holders will sell everything the moment the chart flashes green. $10, $50, $100. One by one, they'll cash out, vanish, and call it a victory. They'll become rich, sure, but they'll completely miss the generational wealth opportunity right beneath their noses. But that's not you. You didn't hold through delistings, endless FUD, brutal SEC battles, and relentless media slander just to post a quick screenshot and walk away. You didn't endure years at the mercy of exchanges, lawmakers, and institutions, watching your investment tossed around like a pawn to settle for a temporary payout. You're not here to take profits once. You're here to turn XRP into something greater, a system that rewards you again and again. Because real wealth doesn't come from chasing candles. It comes from building a machine that never stops printing and owning the keys to it. And while most don't want you knowing how, I'm one of the few willing to show you. In this video, you'll get access to the strategy most will overlook. Not just to hold XRP, but to use it, multiply it, how to let it work for you forever. The rails are being built. And when the system comes online, you'll already be in position. This is FinTech Decrypt. XRP is fast, scalable, trusted by institutions. It has everything except the one thing that really matters to you: control. You're waiting for Ripple, for banks, for someone else to flip the switch. And even if they do, you'll still be watching from the sidelines. Why? Because RippleNet is built for institutions, not for you. Neither is it built for yield or true ownership. Here's what most people don't understand. XRP might be used to move billions, but that movement won't benefit you unless you're positioned to use it your way. So ask yourself, what if XRP could actually work for you? What if you could earn without selling? What if your XRP was a machine, not a hope? Most holders are waiting for XRP to go to the moon, but they haven't built anything for when they get there. That's the illusion. A price pump doesn't build legacy. A well-planned and executed system does. Let's talk systems. What if I told you there's a network that doesn't replace XRP, but activates it? A framework that lets you wrap your XRP without changing its fundamentals. Use XRP seamlessly in powerful DeFi protocols. Generate multiple, sustainable income streams. Deploy XRP into automated smart contracts that generate yield while you sleep. Access cross-chain functionality, bringing liquidity from XRP to various blockchain ecosystems. Traditional XRP utility, focused on transactions and institutional payments, never offered these opportunities because it wasn't designed for personal empowerment or decentralized applications. But this new network? It's different. It's being specifically engineered to empower non-programmable assets like XRP. Imagine XRP becoming a fully programmable financial asset, accessible and controllable by everyday investors, not just banks and large institutions. And here's the most crucial detail. The infrastructure isn't theoretical, it's under active construction right now, quietly, meticulously, node by node, protocol by protocol, partnership by partnership. As you're watching this, the pieces of the system are being put together, forming the foundation of a future financial powerhouse. While most holders are distracted by market volatility, chasing short-term pumps, a select few see the future clearly. They are already positioning themselves, planting flags early, preparing to harness a new financial reality where XRP doesn't just sit, it works. Because this isn't about hype or speculation. This is about being among the first to embrace the next major shift in blockchain finance. And the difference between simply holding XRP and actively using it is about to define who merely profits temporarily and who builds lasting wealth and influence. Before we even get into the ultimate plan, let's talk security. Because none of this matters if you don't control your assets. You didn't come this far just to trust an exchange to let you withdraw when things go sideways. If you're serious about building something lasting, you need to protect your stack. That's why we use Tangem, and why we've partnered with them as affiliates. Tangem is a sleek, credit card-sized cold wallet. No cables, no batteries, No setup headaches. Just tap your card, sign the transaction, and go. You can choose to set it up with a seed phrase or not. It's your control, your rules. If you're building wealth for the long game, this is where it starts. Self-custody, peace of mind, ownership. Use code FinTechDecrypt to get 10% off your Tangem purchases to improve your security while supporting the channel. Because the system we're about to show you only works if you're still standing when the dust settles. Flare is the missing key. This blockchain is emerging as the backbone of the XRP ecosystem, opening XRP's doors wide to decentralized finance and giving rise to what we now call XRP-Fi, a decentralized economy designed to give XRP holders more than price exposure. This includes the use of FXRP, a fully collateralized version of XRP minted through decentralized agents, and STXRP, a liquid staking derivative that lets you stake your wrapped XRP and still use it at the same time. Just weeks after the launch of USDT on Flare, total value locked on the network jumped from under $40 million to over $140 million. Institutions like Uphold and Nasdaq-listed Vivo Power are already positioning billions in XRP through Flare integrations. These aren't hypotheticals. These are rails being adopted, now, in real time. Flare is a Layer 1 blockchain, but it's not just another Ethereum copycat. It's engineered with two major components that make it stand out. The Flare Time Series Oracle, FTSO, a decentralized system that delivers accurate data feeds, like prices, directly on-chain. This eliminates the need for third-party oracles like Chainlink. The State Connector, which lets Flare read and react to events on other blockchains and even from the real world. That means Flare can trigger smart contracts on its own network based on activity happening elsewhere, something most chains can't do natively. It's a programmable layer designed not just to work with XRP, but to bring smart contract utility to all non-Turing complete assets, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, and most importantly, XRP. A next-gen smart contract platform that doesn't just welcome XRP, it was designed to empower it. Where Ethereum built for ETH, Flare was built to give XRP, Bitcoin, and even Doge programmable power. The secret sauce? FXRP, a form of XRP that allows you to interact with smart contracts and leverage value without giving up your XRP. Here's what that unlocks. Lending platforms, where you earn without selling, DAOs where you vote with your stake, cross-chain protocols where XRP becomes liquidity, on-chain rewards in the Flare ecosystem. Think about that. The same XRP you've been holding, now working for you 24/7. You don't need to hope for adoption anymore. You can build your own financial system. But, and this is important, Flare is still early. The rails are being laid now, dApps are launching, validators are growing, liquidity is forming. The infrastructure isn't done, but it's real, and it's moving. And when it clicks, the window for early access slams shut. Now, let's get back to the plan. Here's how to get started and fully utilize Flare's revolutionary infrastructure. Get a secure wallet like Tangem or Bifrost that fully supports the Flare network, FXRP, and other Flare assets. Try staking FLR tokens for passive rewards, providing liquidity on decentralized exchanges, or testing lending protocols that offer yield on your XRP. Participate in the Flare Time Series Oracle, FTSO, by delegating your tokens or using the Oracle's data feeds. This directly contributes to the network's decentralization while earning you ongoing rewards. Engage with Flare's cross-chain capabilities. Leverage FXRP and STXRP to interact with other blockchains and ecosystems. This broadens your asset's utility and opens doors to additional income streams. Regularly monitor and manage your earnings. Track the growth of your yield and adjust strategies as the ecosystem evolves. You'll be amazed at what's achievable without ever selling your core XRP. By following this blueprint, you're no longer just holding a cryptocurrency, you're actively managing and multiplying it. You've stepped into a parallel financial universe, one that rewards strategic action, innovation, and foresight. While most XRP holders remain passive, waiting for external events or price spikes, you are proactively creating your own opportunities. You're leveraging the network to build lasting, sustainable wealth. And this powerful strategy remains hidden, invisible to 99% of XRP holders. But now, it's crystal clear to you.